Hello, you're going to be solving Leetcode number 48. You are given 2 by 2 2D image, right? And you are asked to rotate it 90 degrees. So basically, you're transforming this image into that image, and you can see that 1 is moved here, 2 is moved down here. One thing we have to note that it also says that the question should be solved in place, right? So let's have an example and look at how it's going to look like. So we have something like this. Right? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Right? It's safe to say this is the top of the array, and it's safe to say this is the bottom of the matrix, right? This is the left side of it. This is the left side, this is the right side, and this is the right side too. Basically, things to note, common things to note. Index wise, when we are moving from top left to right, it's not just top left, but just left to right, the index is increasing. If you're moving from top to bottom, it's also increasing. But if you're moving from right to left, there's a decrease in the index if you're moving from the back to the front. If you're moving from the bottom to the top, there is a decrease as well, because this will be like 0 1 2, you'll be moving from 2 1 to 0, right? And if you look at it here, you see that 1 moves to the end here. So basically what is happening if you're to iterate from left to right, what's happening is you're moving top right, top left to top right, and then you're moving top right to bottom right, and then we are moving bottom right to bottom left, and then we are moving the other way, bottom left to top left, right? Now again, the question says we should solve this in place. So what we can do is create a temporary variable and store top left in there, right? That way this place will be an empty space, and then we can move bottom left in there. So the algorithm is going to be something like this, right? We're going to have temporary store top left. Now we are going to move bottom left to top left. Now we are going to move bottom right to bottom left, and then we are going to move top right to bottom right, and then now we are going to, this place is going to be empty now, so we are going to move temp to top right. Basically that's what's going to happen. And so we're going to perform this iteration over and over. But one thing you should also note is that after every iteration we move left forward 1 and draw right back 1, right? So that's something that we have to know. But basically these are the few things you need to know to solve this question. So let's go and see how we can implement this solution. So we know left will be equal to 0, right is equal to the length of the matrix minus 1. And again, this is an m by n matrix, so the row is equal to the column, so you don't really have to worry about distinguishing between rows and column for this question. So while left is less than right, we know that top will be equal to left, and then bottom will be equal to right. Right now top top left will be equal to right. So now we have done this. Stored this one in a temporary location. Then what we're going to do is move bottom left 2. So move bottom left 2, top left. Right, so now bottom left. Right, so now this bottom left, we are going to take the same bottom left and set it to the next thing we are going to do is bottom right 2, bottom left, move. So now bottom left. So I think I am missing something here. Indentation. Okay, so matrix bottom left is now equal to matrix bottom right. Okay, so now we are going to move top right to bottom right. So the matrix bottom right will now be equal to matrix top right. Okay, now the top right is empty, so we are just going to equate that. Oh, I think I missed something. So for I in range, right minus left, because we will be looping through this index, and like I said, right is going to move back a little bit, and then left is going to move back front after every iteration. So now that we're done with this, we're going to move top right to top left to top right. Right, so we set our matrix top and after every iteration, right is going to move back 1, left is going to move forward 1. Okay, so this is how you rotate an image. Alright, so if I'm not missing anything, this should be alright. Let's see if I missed anything. Oh, I missed something. So let's go over this again. So top is equal to left, bottom is equal to right. So top left, our matrix top left will be equal to bottom left. Now matrix bottom left will now be equal to bottom right. Okay, so now bottom right that I missed an I over here is probably what is causing the problem. Yep. So yes, this is how you solve rotate an image. Thank you for watching. See you in the next one.